Hey everyone, here with Andromeda, and we're going to play with the new, I don't know if I'm going to say it right, but Temujin contract that has come out in Blood Money. And this is a card that is probably going to become, I would say, an auto-including criminal from now on. Like, it's got 20 credits on it, and you run the server, get 4 credits each time. It's not instead of accessing, so you're going to get your access as well as fat stacks of cash. And we've got asset spam coming out. We're maybe okay against asset spam. We're going to layer bank job. Let's check out server 1 and hope it's not Jackson. And we'll get all our bank job money and not really worry about any of these cards. Hopefully none of them are breaking news, but whatever, can't be helped. Do I want to play the other bank job? Might as well. So we got Paperclip here as the other kind of new card, and this is a really strong card. This is probably going to replace Corroder in a lot of decks, because it is as efficient to break any ice as Corroder. Costs 2 more to install, but you're also saving a click if you can pitch it in the bin before, which I quite like. So what have we got? A lot of assets. Well, we're going to kill everything. I think that's our plan here. We will leave the pad this turn. We'll trash everything else. And we don't have Desperado, but we should be able to just trash every card he has and take it from there. It's kind of a slow, grindy way to do it, but it will work. Our other option is to leave, is to pay 3 here. I think our click is worth at least $1. So we can see if any of these cards is a sneaky agenda and come back for the Sensi on last click, launch campaign. I guess since we're here, we'll trash that. So just trashing every card in his deck is the name of the game. 2 pads, we'll trash both of those. Maybe we should have siphoned last turn while it was open. But I mean, odds of this Paperclip goes through whatever he has anyway. I should draw here, look for Desperado. What do you think? It's probably worth it before I trash the other one. Yeah, I know. Trash everything, continuing. And we managed to spend a crazy amount of money already. Yeah, that's right. I didn't even notice he pumped here, so we should really have not just paid 0. It's fine. Not sure why he pumped. It didn't make any sense to me, but we'll go with it. So we could just face check this too. That's probably fine. I don't mind drawing though. This is probably an agenda, or it could be a San. Probably just inside job that. What do you think? Is it San? Or is this the Astro script? DBS behind ice. Okay. Interesting. So this is the Paperclip bonus. You can just pitch in the bin, not spending a click to install it, and then if you need it, it comes out. So let's see if he put a resistor here. Yeah, he did. So we get to break for $1, same as Croter, and then our siphon's going to go through, which is pretty nice. Hard hitting news, yep. This is kind of where we are. If we can find ourselves a Temujin contract in the next couple turns, we'll be able to run HQ for profit as well as accesses, because we'll pay 1, get 4 off the contract, and we still get our access, which is pretty amazing. Looking for that, looking for Desperado. It's got to be in there, right? We play 3 of them. None of these cards are Desperado. No, can't say I'm loving that. We could tutor our breakers to try to find them, but I might as well just draw for them. We might get them before we get Desperado, and then we'll save the click, playing special order. Let Jackson run this turn. It's kind of pricey right now to pay 3, get rid of it. We get hard hitting news, not that fun. I think we just commit this to archives. It's fine. HQ is probably not that accessible for the next couple turns. So I just want to see some money come out. And we'll stay well out of hard-hitting news range. And now he has to pop Jackson, right? So that's pretty good value for us. We're getting our 4 credits, and he had to use Jackson early. We see an exchange, nothing too far to the ordinary. Closing the bin already. I like that. Gets his DBS. It's kind of whatever. So we can get our full suite up if we need it, which is nice. And then we'll start pillaging centrals. I don't really want that. Let's see if this is another Jackson he's going to pop. Or if we just get 4 credits. Oh. We're on 21, he's on 6. What can he do? I'm going to say not much. I think he's just hoping that we would be tagged at how many we got there. Maybe if we'd siphoned kept tags or something. I don't know. But now we've got him playing 2 ice to archives. I like that a lot. Let's see if we draw a laundry or something. No, I guess this card can't be that good, or he would have res it already. He's even letting us test off of it, so it really, maybe it's like Mumbad Virtual Tour. Or some other kind of garbage. Now we've got a little bit of a money buffer. I'm going to get the code gate breaker out just so we don't check. And what do we even care about checking that he would have? He probably just has a bunch of quandaries, enigmas, toll booths. If you trash all his stuff, you just can't really score. And that's kind of our plan, is to get enough time that way. So we play 2 ice to archives in an attempt to stop our contract. And the thing with the contract is, if you, it's unique, right? So as long as you have 1 out, you can't get the second one down if you want to test on a different server, or if you want to contract with a different server. So you kind of have to empty it. Oh, I'm at temple. Okay, fair. So Slightly annoying ice. We risk burner fair. We got mongoose in hand. We don't have a desperado in hand. I guess, would he have? I don't think he's got anything that we care about for this ferry. And I doubt he has archer or grim or anything that scary. So we do have to trash this temple. Cannot let it sit there. Draw, remove tag, throw away the Polob. Polob is not that exciting in this deck. Uh oh, this sneak door is now... He's already played a lot to archives. I think we'll just let the sneak door go. It would have been really good earlier, because I'm sure he's getting full of gens in his hand. Like, we can play the HQI, but where are the points going to go, right? Show me Desperado. I really want to see Desperado. I guess that's okay. Get some card flow going. Right, so here's our second contract. Uniqueness on this one. We're going to have to run archives on a not very good run. Just to clear it, to get the second one down. So there is awkwardness in playing 3 copies of it. Like, it is somewhat hazardous to be tagged against CTM, but I don't think he's going to kill us, so it's more of like an annoying closed accounts. So this was probably looking like Sansan or some other thing. The thing is, like, we can get in past really almost everything. See what our testing brings us here. Yeah, this junk can certainly backfire if you hit Data Raven, but the card quantity is pretty high. Yeah. Data Raven extremely annoying. It's almost for playing more Link. Almost. So we still didn't get Desperado, awkwardly. We really have to take this card, but if there's another Raven here, it'll be pretty annoying. Do we just slam into it? Or do we inside job it? And then he just doesn't res anything. I think I want him to spend his money. He has 5 credits, which is not a lot of credits. And yeah, we're getting in tag zone. Guess we'll avoid it for now because it's really hard to win once you've gotten floating tags unless you're about to win already. And he's got the kitty, so is this a Sansan? It's a kitty. All right, that's fair. Now we get to play the game of install random things behind Data Raven forever, which is not one I really want to play. Oh, he's going to spam assets too. That's fine. Ferry, don't overly care about that. I guess we run archives and clear our contract, which is a crappy move. Yeah, let's not do that. We can do with testing at a later time, I suppose. I think what we want to do is make sure there's no sensies here, maybe. A temple. That's annoying, but fine for now. Bankers. So we trash, we get a tag. I don't want to tag, I don't want to trash that. Problem is we're coming back next turn to trash it is bad too. He has hard-hitting news, so we pay, what, 5? And then we get hard-hitting news, that's awful. We have to get our second contract up and rolling and double security testing. And then we can do something, maybe. His deck will eventually also just run out if he's not able to make a scoring play. So we got to clear our contract, play the second contract, and make a couple of runs on the server. Or we can trash banker this turn. So this, to clear this tag, costs us what? 2 and a click, or we pay $3 now. I guess we save our click. So right now I've paid 5 to get 6. Not efficient, but it does let us start the new contract, which is decent. Then we get a card from John. So Bankers runs, I guess, again. And we'll make him overwrite it. His own Mamba Temple if he wants to stop this contract early. Sure. Yeah, we don't want to trash it. We want to make him overwrite himself, and he won't trigger the CTM ability. And the temple will be gone. So maybe we even want to kill the bankers group more. Because this is $2 a turn, this is 3 a turn. Yeah, we should have put this on server 12. I mean, the only other line is that if we trash the bankers and leave this to run a couple more turns, he doesn't overwrite it, we could maybe get the full 12 off of this. Yeah. Can't believe we haven't got Desperado yet. We've lost like so much money for not drawing it. Yeah, he's gonna double ice his Mamba Temple. Fair enough. Can he have a third Data Raven? I mean, he can, right? He's gonna get to res it with the temple money. Rebirth. Is there a good ID for this game? I mean, Gabe is looking kind of whatever. Leela's looking yeah, Leela's okay-ish, but he might not be trying to score that hard. We gotta kill Banker. That's what we gotta do. If we pay 3, we run at the temple, probably spend more than it's worth even. I don't know, how good is it to run this? No, I mean I think he'll spend on this. And now we can trash the temple. Oh no, if we're not going to do testing. But if we weren't, we could have done this and let it run. Like the temple can be gone, and then the server's still there with the ice. Let's see what this ice is. Enigma. Yeah, we can. Might as well break both, I guess. Our last click, we can install something. We can put the ferry down, but it doesn't help us that much. Because we're still got to boost twice to break the Raven, so I don't think this is even a good card. So server costs us 2 to get 4, and we trash the temple. Yeah, we'll go do that. And I don't think the ferry is even good enough to play. I'm not even sure the mongoose was good enough to play. Maybe just like sentries are a total write-off against CTM. And it's better to play like a link card or something. But you gotta have the mongoose for other matchups. I don't think you can get away without it. Alright, 2 Jacksons are popped. 17 cards in R&D. He's gotta be packed in his hand. Unless they're all on the bottom of R&D. So we can run here last click to empty out our contract. We can test HQ. I think I'm gonna go Gabe. He's gotta be starting to find agendas, at least somewhat now. So he might have a tool with something here. If he reses it, he's going to be resing into potential shutdown, which he has to be worried about at this stage in the game. In fact, we don't have it now. All right, so a bit pricey. But leaves him on 0 credits, which I do quite like. Desperado, yes, so good. So if we trash a pad, get a tag, or we say we trash both pads, leaves him on 0, leaves us with an okay board state. It's actually fine, I think. I think we need to keep him just really, really poor, not doing anything. Whoops. Math is hard. So, all right, so now we can't even trash header pack. So I miscounted that into a link anymore. Well then. Yeah, let's just get our money back up. So now we need to make our shutdown happen on HQ. We need to kill this remaining pad campaign. And we probably need to kill the third Jackson. We're getting there. We've got a third contract, which will give us a lot of money. Third laundry. Here's finally our Desperado. Glorious day. Okay, sneak doors, really whatever. Let's just see what this is. I don't think it's my virtual tour. It's bankers. Yeah. It's expensive. $6. If we get Hardy News follow-up, we're just like completely toast. Because these resistors can't be beaten once they get big. So now he's thinking he can go for the score. If we spend a turn dealing with all this stuff, we're not going to be going in this remote. Do you think we can pop off server 6? Do you think there's anything that's... Do you think this ice is annoying enough? I don't know. All we just do is trash his stuff, I think. I don't think we react to the rest of it. Quality times are all right now, but I don't think we've got time to play them really. Yeah, I think we pay here. Hard-hitting news. Well, maybe we don't even care at this point. Maybe we just go crazy in R&D. Because there's already 2 kitties out of the game. Yeah, I'm starting to think it's time to do that. The only way we would not be able to get to R&D is if he has the third copy of Resistor to put there. I don't think this sneak door is good either. Even though we're Gabe, it's going to cost us, what, way too much to get into HQ? So what is server 6? Is this Turnpike? I'm gonna spend some credits. If it's their resistor, he's in trouble. He doesn't want to see that there. Oh, just temple in here. Okay, that's pretty good for him. Still netting $1 here. Security testing power. Contract, nice. We could install. Oh, never mind. I was thinking he could overwrite his own thing to make it a new server, but that would still be the same existing server. So that doesn't even work. Yeah, let's run our contract on this open pad and make fat stacks of cash and wait for him to just bleed out slowly. And no trash. Yeah, never mind. I was confusing myself and thinking that if he put a new asset in there without any ice, it's a new server, but it's just the old one. At this point, he can start sneaking out agendas or trying to. So we can look up for that. I think I even just check both of these. And if we have time, we'll come back for the contract. Yeah, I'll get rid of bankers. At this point, our click is worth at least $4, so we'll pay. Yeah, get rid of all those bankers. $7 click. Feels pretty good. So at this point, there's 18 points remaining. So either his hand is totally stacked, or the R&D is totally stacked with DBS bottom agendas. Either way, we're in good shape. So like here's the weakness of the asset spam concept. If you can't spam hard enough, you just end up not being able to do anything because your whole plan involves sticking agendas or sticking assets or sticking tags. I was hoping we go to E in this game, but he's not scoring at all, so it's not happening. See if he wants to let me test, or we'll just pop right away. He's probably gonna pop right away, and that's fine. No? Weird. Okay. Siphon still value. So let me trash it. Okay. No, he's not. If he's going to do that, there's no reason to let us test first. I mean, it eats a click from us, but what does that matter? So this HQI will probably say like a 5 agenda hand in the near future. And we'll just be able to like get our shutdown, go to HQ and crush him that way. I don't think if he has got any possible outs. I mean, if you had a Sand, that's good for him. He definitely wants to have a Sand. There's no real need to trash that Pat campaign. Yeah, I don't think he's got much he can do here. We're on 40 creds. He's got like no way that I can think of to really sneak anything out. I mean, you could have some weird splash, potentially. That's something I could see. Oh, that actually beats the toll booth just as well. And our other option is to fem this data raven and then just check the remote regularly. Yeah, we can do that. We can shut down the toll booth here and there. But actually the raven is maybe more annoying. All right, let's check out the excitement of server 9. which is probably random garbage, but that's fine. Yeah, he had this resistor here to block the inside job. So he wants this next dice to be toll booth. I don't know if it is or not. Maybe it's third Raven. Yeah, toll booth. That's fine. Get a Beal. All right. Click for 3 is probably fine here. I mean, you could play bank job. Seems a little overkill. Yeah, we'll just run testing. All dem open remotes. Do we have any cards left we actually want in our deck? I don't. Oh, we've got a keyhole. That's funny. Thought we used it earlier actually, but right now our memory doesn't really support playing keyhole. Yeah, we'll just go like run we'll inside job HQ for 2 accesses, shut down the toll booth. Kind of take it from there. There's probably some in the archives too. Yeah, I agree with that. I think really you could have conceded quite a while ago. Because I was playing it pretty safe. I mean, I could have maybe got more access earlier, but this way we were really rarely in any danger from hard-hitting user, tag play, or mid-seasons or whatever. So trashing everything in their deck is certainly a viable option. It's just somewhat slow, right? But that's how it is. It does work against asset spam, and hopefully we'll start to see less asset spam if criminals are able to, you know, play the testing, bank job, contract game against these open remotes with Desperado. Just brute force with enough money to go through and trash everything, right? Maybe even some link also, or some employee strikes would be good too. I wouldn't have minded having an employee strike over one of these quality times, but sometimes this is the card that gets you all your breakers really quickly. So it's certainly has a role to play. Thanks for watching, guys.